Teri Fiji with the Merry Ouija and the Berry Wheaties from the Hairy Feetsies. And with the Chalice, go ask Alice why I use the malice. Just like who's the raddest and the baddest with the Pablo Escobar status. Tie and climb the lattice just like James Mattis. And like a silly rabbit, you've gotta have it. And you're living lavish, just like you get drastic for the cashola. And the number one kid, who is just a smidgen tidbit of a lyrical lunatic, here to do what he sees fit, just like a crit that pops the zit, and it's in my mitt, just like a ditch who gets lit, just like when he eats the writ. And he crash, bash, boom mashes for the cash, just like, you know, the half. Let's make arts and crafts. With the genuine Miller draft. And a blast from the past. Here to climb the mast, just like all things must pass. And the little runt who punts and bunts because he's pulling stunts, like a chump who's 100% punk and listens to the Machine Gun funk that bumps in his trunk. And like a big old mangy lunk, you are pleasantly plump with the lump of Donald Trump, who takes dumps out his rump and crumpled up the scrunch, just like a dunce who is out to lunch. And I have a hunch that you're in a bunch and you crunch and munch. Just like I always do it off the cuff and drink the beer known as Duff when I rock rough and stuff with my afro puffs and the glue you huff, just like a mangy muff who uses his chicken known as Buff, and he eats the crust because it's a must not to turn to dust, or better yet, rust. Because that would be a pustule filled with the cuss. And you chug a lug like a bug in a rug who gets his grave dug by the main thug, 357 slug, with hugs not drugs, and those mean mugs and shoulder shrugs. Be like a pug who wears Uggs. And I've got the flavor saver for now or for later with the gravy ladle little lady who's rather frail, and somebody come save me. Just like a snail on a rail in Chippendale. He checked the mail and then ate kale, followed by a hay bale. And like a whale who chased his tail, he was out on bail, fresh from jail. And he got hit by a flail after he made a sale. And I still wouldn't date ya. Call me crazy or hazy or daisy, like a little dainty pastry. But I use my tape player just like the player hater. And I fill up my cake hole with the tater.